What's up guys, it's Michael, and today I have a review of the GameStick. Now this is a new Android-based gaming console that retails for about $80. If you go ahead and missed my unboxing video, you can click that right now to see what you get in the actual box, or click the link in the description below if you are on a mobile device. Before I start this review, let's go ahead and just take a look around at the actual product. So here's the actual controller with the GameStick. You obviously get two joysticks, a D-pad, power button, back start, and then the main menu button right there, A, B, X, and Y. Up here you get R1 and R2. On the bottom we have your indicator to connect. You can connect it to 4 controllers to the GameStick, as well as a charging port. On the back we have this nice finish, as well as a reset and pairing button right there that you'd have to use like a paper clip or something to get to. They also have this too, which when we slide this up, actually reveals the GameStick. So here's the actual GameStick. Obviously it says GameStick on it, HDMI port, another port to charge it, port to reset it. That I believe is just a ventilation GameStick on the other side, and then more ventilation all around it. So you can see it's kind of cool here how they have this. The GameStick is actually in the controller, so we can just put it in there when we're not using it. And then when we want to use it, just slide it up and take it out. So it makes it for easy transportation and storage. Now the edition you're looking at here is the black and green Kickstarter Special Edition. You could only get this color if you are a Kickstarter backer. So if you're looking for this color online, you will not be able to get it unless you find someone selling it on eBay or Amazon, because they didn't want it anymore. Let's go ahead and set the controller down and switch to the TV and take a look at the actual gameplay of the GameStick console. Alright, so right now the GameStick is actually powering on. By the way, I apologize, I just stuck my camera at a TV, but right now I couldn't get my game recording device to work with the GameStick. I don't know why. I think it's supposed to. I'm not completely sure, but it wasn't working, so this is the best it's gonna get. So right now it's just booting up again, it's checking my internet, looking for my controller, and it looks like I found both of them. So go ahead and wait for it to just load up the main menu here, the main screen. And here we are on the main screen. We have games right away, media, we have my actual profile as well as settings. In my actual profile you can see my gamer picture, which I don't have any, my play tag, location, the date joined, my account email, as well as my balance. And then you can actually set the parental control on this, so if you have kids or something who are, let's say, 13 years old, you could set it to only show 13-year-old below content. I'm 18, so I don't really have any controls over that. Settings, you can see the app manager, network, controller pairing, look at support, credits, about the actual system, factory reset it of course, language select, the screen positioning, sound and display, software update, and then parenting controls again. Let's go ahead and go up to media, and we can see we have the GameStick media player as well as the Tofu Media Center, which are both free right now. So that's kind of cool. I don't really use any of the media on here. I only was looking at the games. So they have the featured right here as well as Play Now games. So Play Now is basically games you've already downloaded. You have popular games as well as every game in the GameStick library. So if we go to popular, you can actually see that a lot of these games, sometimes this controller is a little touchy. Okay, if we go to popular, you can see that there are actually a lot of games in here, but they all are fairly expensive if you ask me. So let's say you spend, $80 on the console, and then you want to buy, let's say 5 games. Most of the games range anywhere from $3 to $5, so you're gonna be spending quite a bit of money. All the games that I've downloaded so far are free. So let's go ahead and just let's go ahead and play now, and we will play. I kind of like this Smash Cops game, so let's play this. Just hit A to launch it, and then it'll load right up. Alright, so here we're at the main menu with Smash Cops. Go ahead and hit A to play. Now, the first time I played Smash Cops, I didn't really have that much of a pleasant experience. The GameStick controller kept going out. If you're not really close to the actual GameStick, it actually, I believe it loses connection or something, but I couldn't control my car, and that was also with other games. I downloaded another game, I forget the name of it now, but I could not even start the game because the controller was not even picking it up. So I did not have the best experience with the GameStick, at least so far. I'll go ahead and play it right now and just, show you guys a little bit of gameplay with it and how it runs. Basically in this game, you're just chasing around bad guys in a cop car and trying to smash them. Hopefully the controller won't disconnect this time, but if it does, at least it'll be an example of what happens. So what you do in this game is use the left stick to control the actual car. The right stick doesn't really do anything, at least not that I know of. And you press A to ram into the actual car. So if I could catch up to it here. So once I catch up to it, I can ram into it by hitting that. And you've got to knock them off the road. So there we go. I hit A twice there. It took me 2 times to actually hit it. On the bottom left hand corner you can see the RAM meter filling up. and I have to go this way actually to find this other guy. And yeah, if the RAM meter's low, obviously you're not going to be able to hit anybody. It looks like right now the GameStick is running fairly smooth. The controller is very sensitive. It's not, you know, picking up anything I don't want it to. But you can see, I have noticed, I'm not sure if it's because it's an Android console and it hasn't, it's just, you know, not as powerful as like an Xbox or something, obviously. But you can see when I'm kind of going down the road here, it almost seems like, if you look at the lines, at least on the road, that it kind of has a little glitch to it, or like a little frame rate issue or something. So what I'm going to do now is actually just move a little bit and see if the controller can still pick it up. I just want to try to get an example for you guys of what actually happens. So right now I'm just going to move real quick, just hold on. So right now I have moved, and right away it is very hard to control because I move one way and then it does not pick up the actual movement until later on in the game, which kind of makes me mad because you have to be very close to the actual GameStick console, or to the actual GameStick, I guess, itself, in order for it to pick up anything. This is not nearly as bad as it did last time. It's still picking up it fairly well, but it is not doing a very good job of it. So enough of this game, let's go ahead and go back to a different game, and I'll show you the game that actually wasn't even letting me start it. Hopefully it will let me start this time. It was this game right here, Stage of Flight or something. So we'll launch this and see if it actually lets me play it, because I tried playing this game like 5 times and just wouldn't even let me start. So all you gotta do is hit A to start game. I'm gonna hit A. I start the game, and at least it worked this time. But now I don't know, I can't move or do anything. I am just stuck. I am button mashing right now like crazy, and nothing is happening. So I'm not sure if it's because of the game or not, or if it's because of the actual GameStick console, but it's kind of dumb because I can't even move. Take a look at the last game I have downloaded, and that's Shadowgun. This game I haven't actually even started yet, so let's just go to the original one, and it's probably going to have me go through a tutorial. Alright, so I started the game and it just put me back to the main menu. So as you can see, games on the GameStick don't always actually work, which is kind of the main reason why you're buying a GameStick. So I hit play now on Shadowgun, and you know, you guys can see it just popped me right back to the main menu. So overall, guys, I think you're going to know what I say about the GameStick console. It is not the best thing in the world. It is not something I would recommend buying, especially for $80. You spend $80 on the console, and then they're $3 to $5 on like 5 different games, and before you know it, you're over $100. So it may sound cheap, and it may sound kind of cool, you know, a gaming console for $80, but you gotta remember this is Android. All you're basically buying is a cell phone that can only play games, and it has problems doing that. It works less than half the time, and when it does work, if you're not close enough to the GameStick console, it's actually gonna lag out, and you're not even going to be able to play the game. You guys just saw with Shadowgun, I tried to launch the game, I hit play, and it just popped me back into the main menu. With the other game, I started it, and it was actually able to play this time, which was a first. Usually it doesn't even play, but then once the game started, I believe I was able to make one move, and then the game kind of just froze on me. I wasn't able to move at all. So the GameStick console, something I would not recommend. Do not waste your money on the GameStick console. Save your $80 up for like an Xbox or a PS4 or something. Anyway, so that's just my quick review of the GameStick console. Just like the Ouya, I didn't like it, and I'll probably be selling it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the GameStick in the comments below if you have one. If you don't have one, let me know, you know, just what you think about it, what you've heard about it. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.